Yo, what's up guys? If you want a shout out or if you just want to support your boy, follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Prince Ohakam. Make sure you hit that like on this video. Lastly, subscribe and turn your post notifications on. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Yo, what's up guys, Prince Charming. Today we're gonna be checking out Jaiden Animations, how to make life more interesting. It's been a while since I checked out a Jaiden animation, but I miss my girl. I miss Jaiden, like she's pretty funny. So we checked out one before this. That was the video games, or like it was something about video games. I forgot what the title was. But I really very much enjoyed it. So I was like, if y'all like it, you know, we'll keep watching it. And of course y'all liked it because it's Jaiden Animation. She's a funny girl, so we're gonna keep watching it. So this is how to make life more interesting. Life is pretty dull, I'm not gonna lie. Life is pretty dull. If you really analyze and think about life, you spend most of it in school, and then when you graduate you're expected to get a job, and then you get married, and then you work until you die, and that's pretty depressing. But Jaiden's gonna teach us ways to make it more interesting, so that would be a good thing. At least we'll have that to look forward to. But don't forget to hit me with a like on this video, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so you never miss a post. Go ahead and comment, how do you make your life more interesting? I make my I make my life more interesting by uploading videos and by posting and by doing YouTube. That's how my life is much more interesting. But enough of me talking, let's go and check out Jaiden Animations, how to make life more interesting. Hope you guys enjoy the video.
Welcome to 2018, Jaiden. What's different? Nothing yet, I don't think. If you're like me and don't plan on doing anything extraordinary this year, but still want to spice things up,
kind of the same.
I have a few suggestions. You know me, living life on the edge. I'm exciting, I'm adventurous. Of course, the best way to make life more interesting is to induce a variable of surprise and the unknown. In 2017, I conducted my own apple research.
Okay, girl!
I ate a bunch of apples. Here we go. I just got really curious one day. There's so many different types of apples.
Can't that kill you though?
Because any of them.
Apples have cyanide. How many apple varieties are there? 7,500 apples? Who needs that much apples?
Did you know there's 7,500 different varieties of apples? 200 in the US? Because that was the first time I actually Googled it. I didn't eat 7,500 apples last year, but every week when I went to
I don't know why
store,
you would even think of that.
Apple I hadn't had before, so I'd be learning about a new apple every week. It sounds stupid, but shut up, I learned a lot about apples. Such a vegan. So growing up, Mom always got us
Is she a vegan?
Gala apples, which are some of the most common apples in the US. This is all just my own opinion and research, by the way. If you have a different opinion, good for you. Gala is pretty much the standard average apple. Nothing bad, but nothing fantastic. Fuji are a bit brighter in flavor and crisper, but they're both good standard apples to make a
Bro, I can't tell the difference between apples.
See, I learned something in 7th grade science.
Okay, to be honest, the only difference I know between apples are like the main ones. You know, having yellow apples and green apples, and then the dark red apples, and then the light red apples, and then the light red apples. That's like, I can only think of like 6 apples, but there's 7,500. I would have never known. They probably don't taste that much difference, except if you like go from different color to color. Because if you go from like a green apple to a red apple, it tastes different. You notice a difference. But if you eat like you know, the same type of red apple, I'm pretty sure you're somebody who's never like tried the other one before or doesn't know it's a different type of apple. They're probably gonna think it's the same kind of apple. Like 7,500, bro. Where are they at? Where they at though?
Back again with another legit food review.
Golden Delicious are softer and less sweet than Fuji and have more of an applesauce taste. I'm aware of the irony in that description. Crips Pink or Pink Lady apples are firmer than Fuji but more tart.
Ooh.
I don't like Red Delicious. They have a thick skin and mediocre flavor, and if
Thank
you get a bad
you.
one, they're super gross.
Nasty.
And everyone
Ew.
knows Granny Smith. She's green and tart. Sugar Bees are a lot crisper than Fuji and, like the name suggests, super sweet. A top tier apple. Envy tastes pretty much like Sugar Bee. Call me apple racist. Jazz apples were a disappointment, mainly because I thought the name was cool and the
she went and bought all these apples.
Name tag for them. It didn't taste all that great.
She's
really
so vegan.
No,
so
wait,
cute.
I'll go faster. Have thick skin and they're kind of sour, but not as much as Granny Smith. Pacific Rose are my favorite and the best apple. If anyone tries to tell you there's a better apple, they're probably right because they only tried like 15 out of the 7,500 varieties, which is like 0.2%. But these are the ones I buy all the time now. Honey Crisp apples are crisp. Nah, they're good, but they're more expensive. Peru apples are really crunchy and
you buy
taste like
15 different
Rockies
types of
are
apples,
small and have a
girl?
Unique aftertaste. Macintosh are surprisingly super soft and sweet and taste nothing like a computer. Brayburn, also known as the worst apple to ever be genetically created. I tried it for the first time and was like, ugh, ew, whoa, what the freak. Like, it's trying to
Does she
be
not curse
sweet, but
either? She's
also
so
fun
adorable.
at the same time, and it's like, just pick one, you're just a dumb apple. Apparently, they were created by accident and are a hybrid of Granny Smith and Lady Hamilton, so they're not even supposed to exist. Jeez, Granny Smith, use protection. But, I mean, to give them credit, that's pretty progressive considering it was the 1950s. Apparently, Brayburn is also a My Little Pony character. Anyway, avoid at all costs. I hope all the Brayburn trees burn in a giant...
Golly, girl!
...into Pacific Rose ones. So now you're an apple master.
Okay, so where do I even get these apples from if I do want to try them? Like, she really got me interested in trying these apples now. Do I have to go to Whole Foods? Do I have to go to Whole Foods? Because I've never once stepped foot in a Whole Foods. And I try to promise myself I'll never do it. But it's starting to look like I'm going to have to walk into a Whole Foods. Bro, they're everywhere and everybody talks about it. I mean, they're not everywhere, but like... You know, everybody talks about it. It's the craze, you know? Everybody wants to eat healthy. But y'all don't look healthy. Like, somebody lying.
Like me. Apple Research gave me something to look forward to each week.
This video on
they're
apples?
expensive since they're apples. I'm also currently running a similar experiment on mint gum flavors. If apples aren't good enough for you, then try doing something you normally wouldn't do.
Bro, she gotta be
Because
bored
you're
to do
a
this.
Person,
Apples?
just to try and get a good story out of it. If you start trying to induce good stories, eventually you'll get one. When I was still in college, I had to take a service learning class where we had to earn 75 hours of service from some sort of internship.
Ew!
The one I chose, completely on my own, not because it was the closest to campus and I didn't have a car, was working as a teacher's aide at a children's Montessori.
Ew!
You know what a Montessori is? Me neither when
I'll
I
throw
took
up.
the internship. It's a children's school where the teachers focus more on letting the kids learn things on their own more naturally than traditional teaching methods in elementary schools.
Okay!
Wait, Jaiden, this
I could do
sounds
that.
interesting. Can you explain a bit more? Nope, I'm moving on.
I don't have
The
to
main
help?
reason I chose the Montessori, not including the location, was because kids are funny. And there would be some great stories to come from
Kids are
babysitting
funny.
a classroom of
Kids are
kindergarten to
annoying.
third graders 6 hours a week for a whole
Mm.
semester. I applied to the Montessori and scheduled an interview. I've never had a real job before, so I was super nervous and didn't know what to expect.
Montessori, isn't
The head
that a
teacher,
church?
Miss Frizzy, which isn't her real name, greeted me. Actually, no, first, I didn't know where the front door was. Like, I went up to the door that I thought was the entrance, but it was locked, so I called the number they gave me, and they said just go through the gate, and I didn't know where the gate was, but it ended up being on the side of the building, and the gates were all closed, so I thought I'd have to hop the fence to get into the school, but it would look super sketchy to see a college student hopping a gate to force their way into a children's Montessori. But I figured it out. So I met Miss Frizzy, but...
My girl Jaiden figured it
It
out.
was in the middle of the kids' class time when they were all
This
running
Frizzy kinda
around
thick.
with books and puzzles.
Mm.
She was like, hey then, nice to meet ya. And out of the kids' chair because they didn't have anything else.
Does Frizzy have a Jersey accent? Did I just hear a Jersey accent? Hey, nice to meet you. No, is that a New York accent? I can't tell the difference. It's northeast. That's all we need to know. It's up there in that arena, in that area, bro. They all talk the same up there. Like, it don't matter where. But I'm from Texas, so a lot of people say I have a southern accent, even though I really don't hear it. But you know, you don't hear it because you hear your voice all the time. So let me know if I do have a southern accent, because I don't hear it.
I sat down and my knees crunched up to my chin. It was a lot more casual than I thought it was gonna be. And probably should have been. There was one part where she was like,
Freezy.
"You have first aid training?
Oh, yeah, she
legally
ratchet, I
need to
forgot.
have that if you want to work with children." And I will not confirm nor deny the possible first aid training in question, but yeah, we might have brushed over that one. Anyway, I got the internship. I got the first day.
What if something happened?
No one told me what to do. I was like, "Hi, how can I help? And also, how does everything work? Because I know nothing." "Oh, yeah, just help the kids if they need help." Oh, okay then. For the majority of the internship, I was stressed out and anxious because for 3 hours every time I went in, I felt like I had no purpose except walk around and smile at kids.
3
I'd help
hours?
one find a puzzle piece.
Good
Those were
grief.
Exciting days. Also, 2 kids didn't even speak English. Like, what am I supposed to do when a kid's crying? I ask my mom, and I get, "Watashi no kyoryu ni kamarete itai yo. Hora chiyute
Aww.
watashi no yotteru koto wakannai no yo."
Alright, I had to stop right there because I just want to make a comment. I could probably do a teacher's aide. I can't do daycare. This is what it's starting to sound like. Like, what grade do you let kids play with puzzles and toys by themselves, but also make them learn by themselves? That doesn't make sense, really. I guess this is why monasteries, wherever you call, I thought that was a church, but I guess this is why monasteries aren't popular, because you have to make kids learn on their own. Trust me, if you make a kid learn on their own, they're not gonna do it. Like, that's like assigning homework and saying it's not for a grade. We're not gonna do it. Aw, poor guy.
For an hour, the kids would have lunch and then go outside to play, and that was more manageable because I just had to make sure none of them backflipped off swings or something dumb. I could also pass the time and prevent insanity by sweeping sand off the pavement. My favorite memory by far when I was there was when a kid got stuck in a bucket. We just help! And
How do you get stuck in a bucket?
Upside down turtle with his butt in a pail.
Oh my goodness. You're an L.
Pathetic.
Walking L.
Away from this video, Rayburn apples were an accidental hybrid love child of two apples, and kids are incompetent at life. See, with a few little tweaks, it isn't hard to spice up your life. Now, go out and get yourself a funny story. Also, one day at the monastery, a kid pooped on the sidewalk.
That's it for that video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Some kid pooped on the sidewalk. Okay, we had a kid that pooped in the urinal at my school, so... but the sidewalk, that's public. You know, urinals in the bathroom. And that's probably when there's nobody in there. Or it was probably when there's everybody is in the stall and he really needed to poop and he just went. So yeah, somebody did poop in the urinal at my school. But the sidewalk... Bro, we're not dogs. Go inside like a human being and not on a sidewalk, bro. Woof woof. But don't forget to hit me with a like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you want to reply from yours truly, Prince Charming. My name is Prince Ohakam. Stay charming, my friends.